Hello everyone. Let me just get on to where we need to be. Going through a few things. There we go. That one. Found it. Can you see what the chat was on the cutest farm?
Yep.
Messages? No.
I can see what that was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hello, Di. Hello, Pam. Hello, everyone. We're on YouTube and Facebook tonight. I believe we are streaming in both spots, like, easier than normal, which is nice. So everything's gone smoothly, which is a bit of a change. That was what I was looking for. So we have officially completed our rainbow journal. So we're just going to put it together because I currently have all of our books out. So this is the first one. It's the one with the most because we used notepad paper for it. So we just come in. We found about the halfway point. It doesn't have to be halfway point through the pages. It just has to be like the halfway point through the thickness of the book. Because it's not always going to be by page number. And then we have the orange one, which is where we did all the holy tags. This one here is a bit thinner because we realized how thick the red one was. Then we have yellow, which was last year. I think it was about term 3 of schooling. And then we had a little bit into Christmas holiday. And then we had this one here, which went a bit into Christmas and then into the new year, which was green. Oh, hello, Mary and Heather and Auntie Robin. And then we've got blue, which we just finished off, which went over the year. I'm just trying to see where the middle is. This is the middle, not by page number, but by thickness.
Are you doing a rainbow book?
No, this is our rainbow book completed.
Wow.
So, bit of a crocodile. I will fully admit that over the last year and I think it's a year and a quarter, about a year and 4 months we've used this book for. But I have lost my rainbow band. So I might have to make a new one. But that is us. Look at that. That art journal lasted us over a year. Like, we started this back in February in 2022 and 2023. And it's now May of 2024. Mid-May, which is, I think, extraordinary for us. Because normally we go through about 5 art journals a year in these classes. I try not to. We do spread out the we do spread out the projects by doing some on canvases and other things like cards and scrapbooking pages, so then we don't fill them up so quickly as like trying to find a new art journal every couple of months is a killer. And look, oh, this is when I'll remember to wax my pages because they're not sticking together. It is a great volume. I should probably actually enter this into something. A year in an artist's life. Because it's pretty much a year of creating. And people ask me what you do with these journals once you're done with them. I fully admit that mine go on display at the shop, so they do have a little bit of a purpose, I guess. But it's just great. Like, look at where we started here. And this is when we didn't have a laser machine. So we started without a laser machine and without stamps and our own stencils, this art journal. And then in book number 2 of our things, not the first page, not the second, but the third one. This was our first ever class after getting the laser machine. And just look at the difference in quality that we had. I think we went up a level. Like, look at that one there. That's stunning. And then we did a frame one. Like, just looking back. And remember, we tried out crackle paste with metallic paint. We did lots of experimenting. Last week, we experimented on rice paper flowers. It didn't go particularly well. But, like, an experiment that did go well was this border one. It's amazing. We went through so many things, and then we tested out stamps of different inks and new watercolors. We made a feather out of a very messy class. That was a scary class. So that is a year of our life, or a year and a quarter. And yeah, there we go. We've got that one there done. I definitely have to make a band for it because it just naturally wants to pop open. But let's put that one to one side.
Oh, did you finish all your mini journals?
Yep, so that's the rainbow one done. And now our new journal that we're moving on to. I can't promise that this one's going to last as long as the other one, but it is an A5 one. It's the watercolor travel journal. And it's 200 GSM and it's got 30 sheets in it. So the paper, it's beautiful German paper, and look, it's beautifully sewn. So fingers crossed, but we're gonna do the cover tonight, I think. We won't christen the inside yet. I think we should do the cover, like how we did with these ones, but I think we should start with it because we started with a very bright journal last time. Like, this is rainbow, whereas this one is quite plain, and I think we need to personalize it. We need to, you know, prove it belongs to us. So let's do that. We're going to chuck this in the collage box for later. We'll get used somewhere.
Is it working?
I believe so. Hopefully.
Are you getting comments?
Yes. Would you like to see the rainbow journal, Mum?
Oh, you finished it.
Fully finished. There you go. It's a year and a quarter.
You got a blank page.
That's the end.
Oh, okay.
I'll write a blurb on it.
Right. Never.
Yeah, well, all right. Property of Naomi-Jon. Redshaw. Right. I'm just looking at our stencils to see what stencils we're going to use. I think we're going to use the swoosh tonight. Oh, and we have to use that banger. I know. I can't go past it. And then maybe this one. And I'm just thinking, what about the books? Actually, let's go for instead something with a bit more of a pattern to it. This one here. I don't think we've ever used it. Number 55. Well, hi, Tina. I don't know if we are going to make a bundle for this one because we're going to mainly go back and use some of our older stencils and, you know, really get a use out of them. Because they're not just a one-hit and wonder type thing. No, they are, you can use them multiple times. So I got a teacup. And we've got this one. I do like my honeycomb ones. I will fully admit that. We came out with the honeycomb ones just over a year ago. And then maybe a seahorse. So let's get going. We're gonna do the front tonight. I don't know if we'll do the back because it is currently a little bit cold, and I can't tell if you can. I don't know if you can tell, but my hay fever's playing up, so I'm sorry if I sniffle. My Zyrtec is like wearing off early. It did this to me yesterday. It was quite annoying. I think I'm starting to go like resistant to it because I've had to use it so much. But let's pull out some colors. So we got yellow, orange. I'm going for bright colors, but I think we could also use pink. I am actually got that pink. I am looking in my mum's palette though. Just as a heads up, I am using my mum's paint tart palette. And we got green or paint tote. And I like this yellow better. I like brighter yellow. I prefer it. And then I do think we're gonna need a bit of a dark blue mix of dark purple. Right, let's come in, and we need a second pink as always. Let's see, second pink, second pink, second pink. Well, we could use 3 pinks. Yeah, because you know. Right, so let's come in and do. Do I have any white in that one? No, here we go. Here's some white. So let's put on a bit of white. I'm going to do like a thin scraping of it. And this is just to get the, I guess, the texture a little bit more highlighted. Don't know if we've got enough white paint in that one. Hold up. Scissors, scissors, scissors. I still don't know where my Timmies are. Right, there we go. And now let's come in with our palette knife. Scrape out what's the last of in that tube. Oh, that was plenty. Look at that. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay. Righty-o. So now, oh, hello, Diana. Let's just come in. Get the rest of that off the palette knife. Might make that a bit rustic. There we go. Now, the thing we've got to remember is that this art journal is gonna travel, so we're gonna make the cover be okay if it gets grungy, you know? It can't be like, we can't get too attached to that if after one of our classes we get paint on the cover, we end up collapsing over and not being okay by it. So we just need to do that. And I'm just scraping off the excess and I'm putting it on the back. It's the back. Oh, some color was left on the scraper card. Okay. I'm just scraping off the excess. And it's not so thick on the back that it's sticking to the piece of paper, which is good. We don't want that. Right. There we go. So look at that. So this is our Something a Day of May today. It's our mixed media class. And we've just got that scraped on. Now let's just start with an original, you know, bit of, well, not an original, but like our next layer. Which I think we're going to start with the lightest color and then work our way back. So we just put one bit of yellow on there. Yellow paint. Doesn't have to cover the whole thing. Oh. Now, if I was smart, I would have put glad bacon between that. But we don't actually have any glad bacon in our house currently at the moment. It's all good. We'll live. We'll have to use yellow in the first week of going inside the journal. Not that big of a deal. Right, and then I'm just going to put that over there. Let's come in next and maybe, let's see. What if we come in and we do this one green? And we reckon green? So just put a little bit off to the side there. And we want to grab out a sponge. Just seeing if I've got any sponges. If not, if you don't have a sponge, that's okay. We can use a blending brush. I thought I had a sponge. I thought I still had a mini puff left. Oh, I found a hair tie. Always positives there. I have a small sponge that I can cut in half. Actually, let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna actually just put my hair up real quick. Sorry. I was looking for a hair tie all afternoon and couldn't find one. At the risk of getting white paint on my hair, I've just done that. Feel a lot better already. Oh, there we go. It's getting a little bit heavy currently. Right. If in doubt, cut your sponge in half. Right, here we go. We might blending brush this one on, just because it's a bit larger. I think if we actually go... Let's try vertical. If we don't like it, we'll cover it with something else and then we'll come back in with the stencil later. Not the end of the world. We can always fix it. Okay, and then there we go. Doesn't look so bad. It's not bad at all. Right, so let's just let that soak for a minute. Now if we just add a little bit more yellow here. And come back in. Now that we've got a bit more colour on that, oh, we'd probably need to dry this layer. Where's my heat tool gone? Alright, let's just quickly dry this. I always forget when we head over to the colder months, we've got to start using the heat tool to make it within our hour mark, or else we just would never get anything dry. We couldn't really do layered art then. Oh, hello, Karis. So now let's just come in, put a bit of yellow there. Bit of yellow here. Oh, look at that. We got like a nice little background, I think. I'll dry this one. Now I think we have white paint in here. Still left, hopefully, and let's grab our one of our thin paint brushes. Just come in and we're going to twirl them as we come out along the edge, so then we get a bit of a point. I'm just going around the stencil with a little bit more white in some areas. Okay. Hello, Angela. Well, we just come in a bit of white there. Clean up our paintbrush. Yep, the green's all gone out of that one. Just making sure. Okay, so the next thing I reckon we do so if we come in and what if we use our neon pink? So let's just make pile. This one here is the Art by Marlene Funky Neon Pink. The Montmark Neon Pink is nearly exactly the same. I think it's the magenta, though, they call it. Right. So let's just come in. See on how we go. Don't know how this will go. The Art by Marlene neons aren't particularly that thick. Like, they look nice, but they're not 100% opaque. So just as a heads up, if you want them to be like 100% the color that you see there, When goes over certain colours, the art by Marlene ones aren't going to hold their pigment, the neons. It's just the formula they use. It also proves that Montmartre and Art by Marlene paints are made in 2 different factories, which I think is kind of cool, the fact that you can decipher that. So 2 different blends, 2 different recipes. No?
Paints are made from recipes.
Well, technically, yes. How much pigment control they have in them, all that jazz. So not bad, not bad, not bad. And then if we come in, what if we do some blue teacups? Okay. So if we just come in, paint and put some paint on our stamp. And this is one of our mixed media foam stampers. So I'm just rubbing a little bit of paint on. Let's see. And then just a little bit of it there. It's not much blue, but it is a little bit. And then let's see. Next, if we come in, we'll just do a little bit of the light pink. And let's put a bit of pink on the star stamp. Star 1. It's not as opaque as I want it to be, but it's all part of the layers. Right now we're just creating a random pattern. It doesn't have to be precise. In fact, the less precise it is, probably the better. Okay. And then go. And now we do the yellow seahorse. Just coming at, they're almost like little ghost patterns, these seahorses. It's because the pigment is so light. Right, and then what if we just, oh, no black, okay. That's okay, let's grab this one then. I was planning on using pink pen to add some darker shades of like black in there, just slightly. That's okay, we seem to have them all at the shop still. So let's just come in now, and I actually think it would be really cool if we did like little bows at the end of our teacups. And then have this one here with the bow here, and the string going down, and then go there, and the string going up. Let's just come in. And add just a few details in. I think our cover's looking good so far. And then, oh, I know. Let's just grab our paint pen markers real quick. And grab out like pastel pink. Let's just come in. And decorate. Our teacups a little bit. Oh, go Diana. Ooh, a gift card. Wow. You'll have to make sure you spend it well. Lots of new stuff coming out soon. We've got the Super Weekend on the weekend. Lots of plans for that. And we're just decorating our teacups. Don't have to be perfect. Let's get out a similar blue to the blue we used, which I think would be this one. Sorry. We did just use these pens in a kids class last week, so they are a little bit interesting after the grade 4s use them. It's not bad. They're quite good actually, the grade 4s. And then if we come in, there we go. Now if we just, oh, I have an idea on how we can get this swoosh in. Don't know if we've got enough pattern though. Hopefully we do. Let's just make sure we do. Come in and add a little bit more. Can never hurt to have extra. We might even just add a little bit of red, not much, but like and then there we go so far. Right. I think we have enough on there to do the swoosh nicely. So let's just come and heat this real quick. Oh, hello, Chloe. It's the cover of our new art journal we're doing. Sorry for anyone who joined late. Oh, hello, Dee, over on the tube. Sorry. I didn't see your comment straight away. So there we go. Cooler months equals we need heat tool. So where's that swoosh? Okay, so could actually flip him. It comes out that way. Right. That looks pretty good, I think. I'm just trying to see what I'm going to get to keep. What I'm not going to get to keep. Maybe if we move him. There we go. Okay. So now let's get a pencil. Hopefully a lead pencil if we can find one, or a watercolor one. Ooh, is that lead? No, that's a pokey tool. Aha! Lead pencil. Found one. So let's just come in. Mark where our stencil is while holding the stencil down. I'm just going to put him down for this bit. As we all know, there we go. And then if we come in with our dark purple, mix with a little bit of our blue. There we go. Might missing a little bit more purple, to tell you the truth. There we go. Right, a bit more happy with that mix. And then if we first come in, maybe not with that one, we need a little bit bigger. Where's our favourite paintbrush? There he is. Oh, favourite. I did have 2 of these. I'm down to 1. Might need to go and buy another one. Okay. I don't know where the other one went. Now, let's just start. Yeah, it's a bit scary, this bit. Right. Okay. And just add a little bit of water there to make him less opaque. And then just trying to there we go. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't end up being a mistake. I have to just remember to keep that bit there a little bit wet, so you know you can move it. And remove it if you so do choose. Okay, So then if we come in, and then oh, let's come in and add a little bit of water to that one. And I think before we get too far, we might actually come and do some of the removal process of some of the excess paint here before it dries. Just because I am a little bit wary that we will run out of time before it dries. So let me just get some gauze. Some gauze, some gauze, some gauze. Alright. Go. We just wet the gauze with clean water. And come in. Naturally remove it. Okay. And then come and do the next bit. And then there we go.
You don't need to.
And then we just come in here. I'll just do a bit of editing so that I don't end up pointy. Okay. And do what we did on the side here. Add some water. Should have grabbed more gauze. I don't know if this is actually going to be enough gauze. Like, it might be just enough, but we'll see. Just coming in, and it's about making it not so perfect. Okay, just a little bit against the grain. Tinsy bit. Oh, look at that. Actually like that. I like that a lot. Okay, and then if we come in, go. And then what if we now come in just with our gauze? And then just grab a sponge, come in and do a little bit more of a cleanup. Just in a few of these areas where we want our colours to come out slightly brighter than what we've got them. Okay, and then, right, let's dry that. Okay, and then if we come in back in with our paint pen markers, let's hope this light works. Oh, it does. Excellent. Right. If we just add a few details. Then let's come in. Okay, and now we then also add in maybe some of this. No, that paint pen's been slightly fortified. Oh, this paint pen works. How lovely. What if we just come in now? And then, so we're just kind of doing what we did with the white pen, but on the inside with the pink. Oh, hi, Rosie. Just come in here. And then I'm thinking about putting my name on it, but my name's very long, so I might just actually put NJ on it. It is one of my many nicknames. I have about 16 nicknames, depending on when people met me in my life, so yeah. No. So I'll just show you that fully in effect before we add in the initials. I do like it. I think it's very different. You got the teacups and how it's tied, and then you've got the top where the rope, where the little rope is there. It's really like very prominent. Okay, and then if we come in and let's just put this one back where it went, so then we don't get in trouble. There we go. And now we need this one, palette knife, and I think we're going to go with modeling paste for this, just so then it's slightly thicker. Just trying to find where I dumped my modeling paste. Always a fun little moment, isn't it? I believe, let's borrow Mum's. Let's borrow Lisa's. So let's just come in. And then an N. N and then a hyphen. Just trying to see which letter would be good as a hyphen. Maybe half an I. Okay, and then J. Oh, not bad. I'm just going to come and knead in J a little bit. There we go. So just going to come in a bit more curved. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then just coming in and putting a little bit of the modeling paste around the edge. Not too much though. And then if we come in and we start with our base yellow, with our base color that we had, which was yellow. I know we originally started with white, but yellow was like our color, our first one we put down. Okay, and then what did we think? Did we think we need... I'm just going to keep adding to this now. Sometimes I just don't know when to stop. I reckon we personalised it enough. Definitely our journal now, hey? Just... look at that. And then okay. I think we might be done. I think I'm just adding for the sake of adding now. I don't know about you, but I am pretty happy with that. What do you think? Like, even our little seahorse is poking out. And we've got little bits and pieces. But that is our new art journal cover. There is not going to be a mixed media bundle for this one because we used all of our stencils and stamps that we've already used beforehand. But I'll definitely put links to all of them that we used on the YouTube video description and in the comment section of our Facebook post. If it's not tonight, it'll happen tomorrow. But thank you all for coming. Our Something in May tomorrow is Mum's card making class, which is in our May subscription group. It's only $20 to get into the subscription group if you buy like a subscription or if you buy a kit. And yeah. We look forward to seeing you all, and keep posted because this weekend is our super weekend. We are doing something vintage. Very nice, very nice. I'm thinking about doing like a brick stencil if I can pull myself into gear, but we shall see. So thank you all for coming, and oh, maybe it needs a white doodle. Hold up. Hold up. 1 minute. Doesn't look quite complete. Okay. Okay. And there we go. Right, now I think we're done. But thank you all for coming, and yeah, shall see you throughout the week. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Bye.